That's all she needs, and what I want to get to her. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves you no choice. I gently open the door. So... Oh, fuck. An exception has occurred. File, game, script, chapter 5.rpy, line 307, see trackback.txt for details. Traceback.txt. I'm going to actually put because I'm probably going to be using this a lot. So I'm going to send to desktop, create shortcut. All right. I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. While running game code, file game script RPY 67 fucking jumping section. Oh, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a second. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? I would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Ah ha ha. Well, here goes nothing. Full trace back. She's been deleted. Oh my god. 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 The fuck, game? The fuck, game? The fuck? What the hell? What the fucking hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life's worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Oh, shit. Shit got real, guys. think this is continue. No, I didn't pass your levels, Edna. I could not get through the first section to the first checkpoint. I suck at the fucking wind so bad. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That game is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. What? We used to walk to school together, but on days like this, but starting around high school, we just always sleep more and more frequently. She starts to chase after me, like almost feels better off to run away. However, I sigh and crosswords and let it's an ordinary school day, just like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups talking together. Meanwhile, I walk to the school alone. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average. Fuck. There's only the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in that anyway. School day isn't... I tried, though. I just can't... My fingers did not want to do the wind thing at all. I got stuck on the ice thing where you have to, like, jump and then wind on that one left wall to get to the first checkpoint. I couldn't do that, no matter how hard I tried. Oh. He's better than me. Don't feel bad, though. I skipped, like, the next level that was suggested to me, too, because I fucking couldn't do that for shit, either. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Really aren't anything that interests me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Disdonn? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't see you there. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little, what are you coming here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Did you know that if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Yeah, I don't know the keyboard controls. I can't do it that way. Sorry. I only do it classic Mega Man with a controller. Call me old-fashioned. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Disdonn. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse, but how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Back, devil! Back! You have done this to me! You're the serial killer! You fucking killed her and made it look like a suicide, you evil bitch! Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Disdonn. Did you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go to them? Look for the materials anytime. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I can't reload. All of my saves are gone! History. Load game. I'm going to start backwards. I timidly follow Monica as across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year's classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Disdonn. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Disdonn in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone? No? I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. I did forget, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Disdonn? Oh, God, this is going to be terrible. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure that you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might be a pastime for me, but at least enjoying tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Disdonn, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up, she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. And isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, lack of imagination. My brain is fucking fried right now. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Back demon! Everything is wrong. Nothing is right. The world is gone. And flipped to the upside down. I am going to eat my fucking Demogorgon. That's it. Bye. Goodbye, people. We're all gonna die. This is the end. Oh. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can write to at a minimal level. This rate, Yuri might well be having a conversation with a rock. Rock. Help, I'm a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind that last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. She wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sat in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Disdonn? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Disdonn. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying to really, really hard to find new members. But if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to take clear under consideration? I feel terrible for letting everyone down. I've let everyone down. I let a person get killed already. Jesus. So if writing poems is the place where I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Well, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. When one of the girls lights up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Disdonn? Yeah. It should be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after this, I would be super pissed. Disdonn, I'm so happy. We can become official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring next time so we all can share. Monica looks over to me. Disdonn, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. Yeah. Can I impress Monica? I feel anxiety. Meanwhile, they chit-chat. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. See you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my home. My mind wanders back and forth between three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending all my every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. Just need to make most of my circumstances good fortune. I guess start with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Yes. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. I'm gonna save. But, shit. I checked the game files and it didn't look like anything new had shown up yet. I don't know what to make of this right now. My brain is feeling quite fried. Unrequited. Landscape. Ocean. Bliss. Pleasure. Fantasy. Beauty. Extraordinary. Misfortune. Stars. Whirlwind. Existence. Promise. Color. Romance. Journey. Ambient. Unending. Lust. Hair. My brain is just, I'm trying to take this in, guys. I've got about another hour or two that I can do unless, hang on. I'm gonna actually open up my Discord on my phone. Because might get, called away to do a special thing with my buddy Fada, if anything. But, hi again, Disdonn. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Back in the literature club, at least I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Why's your face still weird, Yuri? Why? What the fuck? Everything seems so much weirder. I was told the halfway point was the festival, which... Fuck. Thanks for keeping your promise, Disdonn. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Fuck. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. He already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang on or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. But, for some reason, she's in front of the text box now. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Disdonn. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in the club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
Oh no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? It just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted.
This is, how's this girl accidentally being so cute? Help. Fucking help. I am in hell. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. And I enthusiastically take the book. Arrgh.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
Look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them too. Oh, there might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it.
She actually did a spoiler with that this time, instead of going to the back of the book and the fucking...
The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Fuck yeah, right? I mean, Jesus, the dark turn came from nowhere. Suicide or murder? You be the judge.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Disdonn?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil,
but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Hang on. I need to change my voice for that.
But because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then, suddenly...
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts.
My whole body gets...
I couldn't even read that. It went by too fast. What the hang on. My whole body gets incredibly something. Thank God I'm watching the fucking stream as I'm going here. Holy shit. What the fuck is going on?
Kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
That's, I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? Fuck! Fuck this game! Right now! Just... The music is on, right? Okay. Ugh.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine. I'll sit here. Slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
Open the book and start the prologue. So I don't understand what she means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over her shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
I was just bathing in the feeling.
Hang on, I'm trying to read this. Bathing in the feeling of your body. Oh, God. Yeah, something is happening where I'm able to read their minds now. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? Slide my desk up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold my book open. I guess it makes it difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm out and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips over to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Bill. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to that character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking that the way that she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little,
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Oh no, she's not reading at all. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Disdonn, did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I figured we could get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag. So... things are going real weird. I'm going to go with Monica first. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know that I'm putting effort in.
Hi, Disdonn. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm much more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Disdonn. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's the sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Disdonn. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
I think I was supposed to read that as myself, but whatever.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of thing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. But I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, this is the poem from before. Well, no, it's different. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. It's like the second part to the first poem she did.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany? 1 second. Hang on. Can you hear me? .txt. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping in through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass that is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Well, fuck this. Fuck everything. Fuck life. Fuck. Yep, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Yep. So that one showed up about the time that Yuri went to the bathroom, and that's... I kind of had a feeling when she was rolling her sleeves down in the room, in the previous first run thing, when she was rolling her sleeves down, and she had the really sharp knife, I had a feeling that she was maybe cutting a little. So now, I don't know, I think Monica's the devil.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you are the devil.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on so strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If it's hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself into something beyond paper.
This is the one about just, move on and go with the flow. Thanks for listening. I will show to Yuri because I know Natsuki's not going to like it. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's gonna hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse, traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I'm able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing style that separates from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes from practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Mitsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? This is the same one as before, though. So, if this is the same one as before, then fuck, that one chick who created the club is really a serial killer. Great. I feel great. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't
Too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about being a ghost at all, Disdonn.
Really?
I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only just glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
That's good.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Disdonn.
Me too. Last one.
Well, it's about what I would expect from someone like you.
Oh, that's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Yeah? I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't ever take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about people writing simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. Decided to humor her with the last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Whew. Everything goes a little bit faster because there's no Sayori parts anymore. Because she's dead, Jim. Everything's a little off. I guess that's everyone. And it sounds a little off key here. Glance around the room. That was just a little more shuffling at a time. As if everyone's jumping me for my reading or writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way that my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their perspective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Disdonn liked it too. It's based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Disdonn liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Aw, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Disdonn appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Disdonn started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just proved my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance their toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Disdonn hear everything you really think.
I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she noticed I was standing here.
Disdonn, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. I can't even fucking read that. That went by too fast. How did I get dragged into something? Something. I'm gonna change. Gonna see if there's anything new here. Copyright. Happy thoughts. Characters. Can you hear me? I don't see anything new. But this is fucked up, guys. Shit. Alright, I'm going with Yuri. What the fuck? Monica? What are you doing, Monica? What are you doing?
Hey, Disdonn. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll be back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand that, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Disdonn, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something. Yuri, it's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Disdonn. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I
don't know what just happened. Things just went fucked. Tragedy. Rain cloud. Hopeless. Parfait. Wrath. Fireflies. The wrath fireflies will get you, by the way. Incongruent. Heartbeat. Passion. Extraordinary. Depression. Imagination. Suicide. Sweet suicide. Kiss. Melancholy. Boop. Death. Despise. Pleasure. I know you tried to tell me. Things are going tits up real fast here. Hang on, I need to check and see if there's anything new in the Oh, okay. There's new shit. Hang on. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Monica? No. Just no. No, Monica? I'm sorry, you yandere bitch. I do not want you. I want a meaningful relationship with the non-creepy bitches that are, killing motherfuckers. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past days. Entering the club room, the usual stream greets me.
Welcome back, Disdonn.
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes an arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was the first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Disdonn, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy.
Yeah, the game communicates via text files and pictures. Hang on one second. I got a lovely picture for you guys to see. Happy thoughts, guys. Think happy thoughts. Alright, I'm back. This game is so meta. It is. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's fucked a visual novel that fucked Silent Hill. Like, it is levels of crazy. Like, I knew it was going to get dark, and the talk about cutting and stuff. Oh yeah, it's the new Undertale. It is breaking every fourth wall.
I'm glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything that had bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear us since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door springs open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not very good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Lumpy Space Princess is good. It goes with her mood. Like, she's got that, whatever, I fucking hate you. Like, oh, God, everything's so terrible. She's got that attitude. Ugh. Monica looks at me.
Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Disdonn.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet.
Disdonn, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. While on watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf and kind of filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher?
Thanks, I'll be
right back.
Might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go looking for her. Let's see. Most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone sucking in air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Reach out the corner and peer around. Yuri? Fuck. Okay, that, rewind. Oh shit. Fuck. Brain fart. Hang on 1 second. Nothing new, I don't think. Okay. That freaked me out for a bit.
Okay, I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Disdonn, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course, I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or any.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Disdonn. It's very endearing.
You wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Disdonn, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while you're reading?
Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. This is really fucked up, guys. Retrieve the book. I have some chocolate as well. Bag of small chocolate candies. Take it since it'll go well with the tea. You and I sit together against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we can assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer. Our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little, put the teacup between my legs, and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Disdonn?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't... Disdonn.
Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Disdonn. My heart won't stop pounding, Disdonn. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Disdonn?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Ha.
It's time to share poems.
Oh, damn, it's getting creepy. Fuck my life here. I'm going with Natsuki first. I need a break from Yuri. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Phew, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck is, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I either got C-blocked or saved from being stabbed to death. Because the look on Yuri's face was that of psychosis and not love. And it creeped me out a little. That's, something tells me that Natsuki completely missed the point. Just to make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really learn something. Try to learn something or it'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. This one again. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Ding! This game is probably going to be one of them. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. Like, I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club who I respectively won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. God, she's like, I feel bad because it seems like fucking Natsuki really has the hots for me, but is so like tsundere about it. It's not even funny. Whereas Yuri is fucking yandere from hell at this point, and Monica is bendy or Alice Angel or some other like creepy fucking evil horror villain.
Disdonn, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, and I hope you do too.
Save me. I'm gonna have to go check my files again after this, probably. Save me. This is almost like, okay, there was a poem in there was a couple poems in the first run through that she did that, they kind of blended together like some sort of thing where she was looking through a keyhole and then her eye got poked out or something. And now it's like she can't see colors. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. No, this is just a different version of the one that she had. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. An endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. I won't. I'm not gonna do it, Monica. I'm not gonna do your fucking bidding. I'm not doing your fucking bidding, bitch.
I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
Please help me.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Nothing new. I wonder. I'm gonna copy. Bitch, you're gone now. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face.
Do you like it?
Do you like it?
Disdonn. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery.
Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Disdonn. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Disdonn? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay?
Wheel. This is a new one. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes, with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting to a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath the feet. I stepped into a hole of intermittent width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal of the metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. I fucked it up, Matt.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I done fucked up, bro. I done fucked up. What the... I'm gonna put you back. I'm gonna go to the recycle bin. Where's the recycle bin? Hang on. Restore. I'm gonna have a lot of shit here. Hang on. Ugh. This is...
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much.
We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Disdonn joined, and we're going to start with... This isn't time for us to become complacent. The festival is our really chance to learn more. I'm just gonna speed through here. More members mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Oh, yeah. I'm going for Yuri, okay? I like Yuri. If this is dating sim, going for Yuri. But Monica's fucking with my game. And she's fucking it hard. Like, super duper hard. I don't think that you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. You never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Disdonn?
Come on. You can't take advantage of Disdonn to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined this club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Disdonn joined. As for me, I liked it better here than I do at home. And Disdonn isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're really just the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Disdonn want to get some more members too, right?
The music got weird. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed up as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation.
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything.
Disdonn, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, I remember you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is that a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Disdonn. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, the things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore responsibilities like that.
Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
I'm gonna go back to the thing. I don't see anything new, but holy shit.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Disdonn? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. stepping out of our comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can talk Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want you to do everything I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah? Let's all go home for the day. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Disdonn? Please don't take it the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Disdonn before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic around here lately, haven't they? Disdonn, I just want to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it is weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet, no!
Goodbye, Monica. Again, goodbye. 1,000 times goodbye. Dark. Disarray. Covet. Unending. Anxiety. Grief. Rain cloud. Massacre. Anger. Hope. Destiny. Afterimage. Lollipop. Portrait. Fluffy. Milk. Dazzle. Cheeks. I don't know what's going on, but I think I broke it.
Hi, Disdonn. I've been waiting for you. Are you really ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
What? I deleted you! Go away, Monica! I deleted you! You're gone! Just gone! Gone! Just go! You're gone! You're not there! She's gone! Why is she still there? I don't understand this.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and... Right. I forgot.
About that, Natsuki.
We were all talking yesterday and, Well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Oh, sorry. That last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about it yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be, but I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know it's something worth doing together. Another crew member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we make this done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
Monica?
Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Disdonn, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... We already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Disdonn is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes? Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well.
Um,
Can you hold just for a second?
she's doing the tea thing again.
Ah, did Yuri leave you again? It's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go out looking for her. You try turning it off and now again. Let's see. Most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like some sucking through the teeth. Are they in pain? Reach around the corner and hear Yuri?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Wait. How did I? Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope this hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird after we just started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So eventually I stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier to close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Disdonn, is it me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat.
What's going on with the image?
That was a joke.
I don't know what's going on.
Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I could show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to keep them all in fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Disdonn. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together and eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get that happy ending that I've been patiently waited years for. Will you do that for me, Disdonn?
Oh, fuck. Hey, Burner. Yeah, I looked closely. I saw what was going on. I deleted Monica, okay? I deleted Monica. I don't like Monica. I don't want Monica. I don't...
Don't say I didn't warn you, Disdonn.
Wait, what? 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 Fuck.
Finally.
Hey, Burner, how you doing? I am doing this. And I don't think I like it. Yer holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath.
I love it. I love everything about it. Disdonn, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please?
Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Disdonn. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, that, right?
This is Doki Doki Literature Club. It is literally the most fucked up visual novel you will ever find. Sayori's been deleted. Unfortunately, I have not been able to delete Monica.
I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel as good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it.
I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream.
You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer.
It's gonna be written in blood, isn't it?
Hurry, read it.
I ain't putting that bitch back. Monica can stay gone. I don't fucking care if I get a bad ending for that. Fuck Monica. Oh, no, Monica deleted Sayori. And...
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club?
And your blood. I saw a little bit of vaginal juices and some blood. That's great.
I think I'm gonna vomit.
Natsuki. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show to me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? You can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but it's something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. If I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking that you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with her, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I am going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about all this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading.
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Disdonn? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
Just Monica. No.
Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Look, can we all just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all poetry on pamphlets. Hang on, I'm going to check something here. What's new? I mean, maybe I should put her back. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. Maybe I'll go to my recycle bin and put her back. Fine, I'll put you back, Monica. But I don't like you. I hate you. You're freaking everybody out. You're being a controlling bitch. I want to make some cupcakes.
Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Huh? What about Disdonn? Disdonn's gonna help me.
Wait, you?
You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just the way it is.
Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an expert pair of hands.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Disdonn around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
Okay, then why not let Disdonn design who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Disdonn make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez, Disdonn, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth.
Jesus Christ, this is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay?
Just no, no. She wouldn't let me pick anyone else. She wouldn't let me pick anyone else. And she's looking kind of jaundiced. I'm scared.
Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It's fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Disdonn for yourself? What shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Disdonn away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health.
You're scaring me a little.
Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask?
Oh, yeah, this is getting really fucking weird, guys. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki out to the door.
Hey, Disdonn. Yuri's really something, isn't she?
Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Finally. This is really all I wanted. Disdonn, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything that I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But then the feeling's too strong now. I don't care anymore, Disdonn. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Disdonn, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I want to be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Disdonn. Tell me you want to be my lover. Tell me, do you accept my confession?
What the fuck? I don't even have a save for that. Fuck. Shit. And everything's weird. Nothing is normal type. Skip. Have a nice weekend with a dead body. Have a nice weekend is right. Holy shit. If I wasn't skipping, this would take forever. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought I was pretty... Ah! Ah! Natsuki runs away.
I'm here. Disdonn, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Disdonn? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. That must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Give me a sec.
Remove characters, Yuri. Remove characters, Natsuki.
I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should take only 1 second.
What did you fucking do? What did you do? The fuck? I didn't do that! I didn't... Fucking Monica!
Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay. There you are. Hi again, Disdonn. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year. And, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Disdonn. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, so I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Disdonn?
Meta, fourth wall, best fucking visual novel I've ever played. 10 out of 10, would play again.
Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Disdonn. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Disdonn. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either.
Load. There's nothing. History.
Why, the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Disdonn. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Disdonn, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Disdonn, will you go out with me?
This is my answer. This is my answer, Monica. Why are you still here? Why? Why are you still here? I deleted you. Go away. I can't click on anything else. There is no options. There is only yes. I deleted you though. So I win. You're pixelated and gone.
What's happening? Disdonn, what's happening to me? It hurts.
You're gone.
It hurts so much. Help me, Disdonn. Please hurry and help me. Help me.
You deserve this for toying with me, Monica. Character does not exist. Character does not exist.
Did you do this to me, Disdonn? Did you? Did you delete me?
Yeah, I deleted you.
How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Disdonn. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are.
No, I'm not horrible. I'm just paying you back. You deleted them. You made them kill themselves. You deleted them. Monica, you deserve the same fate they got. Nobody exists anymore. Nothing is real. Everything's fake.
You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Disdonn, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye.
And what if I bring her back? What if I bring her back? Will she thank me? Will she thank me?
I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's...
Well, I brought you back.
I've made up my mind. Disdonn, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you, then...
It ain't over yet. It's far from over. Not suitable for children. I'm going to try this again. Alright, I'm going to... Sayori's back!
Are you proud of me? You know, for waking up on time?
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori.
Hehehe.
Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled.
By the way, Disdonn, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not, Something tells me Sayori would take offense to that now. After all, I couldn't tell her that clubs were a waste of time. She's starting a club of her very own. Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo! You meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured in by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So I feel like I should do something special for her. She reset the game and deleted herself. School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I knew it. Let's see. Recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. Walk across the school and upstairs, section of the school, rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. Hello?
Ah! Disdonn! What are you doing here?
Well, I glanced around the room.
Huh?
So you're Disdonn that Sayori's always talking about?
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Disdonn. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. Tall one, his parent name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. Compares to a girl named Natsuki, despite her size, and seems to be zero to weight. It's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Disdonn, don't tell me. You're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, hey! If Sayori's happy, and I'm sure it wouldn't be bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. It means we can become an official, recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Oh, what an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks sitting around the table. Walk over in the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs wrapped up in Yuri, opens the closet. Alright. I'ma save. I have no clue if I am going to go through the full thing as a normal visual novel dating sim to see if it goes anywhere from there. But I deleted settings. I deleted Monica. She's gone forever. And I'm glad. Because fuck her. She screwed up my game. I was going after Yuri the whole time. And she fucked with my life. She fucked it up. First she deleted Sayori. Made her kill herself. Then she was screwing with the files in the game and made everything super spaz out. And then she had the audacity to, fuck with the character file of Yuri to where she killed herself. And then deleted everybody. And put me in this weird hellscape date scenario where I had no choice. I always have a choice. I went and I deleted her. I removed her and then I put her back just so that she could realize the mistake she made and fix it. So Disdonn wins Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, this is the end pretty much. This is the end. Hello everybody. Everybody. I'm back in Doki Doki Literature Club, and this is my second attempt at doing the webcam part of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go over what is going on here. So basically I I did the stream and went back to find out that Monica, from the game, Monica has a Twitch account and made a few comments. I might come back to it at some point, but holy shit, I figured if I, had the time, I was gonna go through it the whole way. So yeah. I will cut this up for YouTube. I will probably that happened. The whole thing is so I'll be right back when I get back into the game, but I'm gonna finish up the last little bits of the credits here in a minute. So okay. So we're gonna start here. And I'm gonna start a new game because, well, loading would just, get back to the thing, and I skipped a few dialogue options, and apparently dialogue's a little bit different. So, it's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself, it's about time I meet some girls, or something like that. Hey, Disdonn! Well, there's already one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. But yeah, I love you, Sayori. It's okay.
It'll be okay. Oh, the cute music's.
Disdonn, are you proud of me?
For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for quite a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud.
Come on, please. Let's get motivation.
Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes.
By the way, Disdonn, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Club? I told you already, I'm not really... I'd start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining in clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that after all now, because, you know, she's making one of her own. Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
Think I'll keep it a surprise.
Ooh, you meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. Used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree individual, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things, so that's why I feel like I should do something special. School day is as ordinary as ever, but it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. Recall the number from the club flyer I saw. Walk across the school and upstairs, section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes. Before long, I find the room, timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah, Disdonn, what are you doing here?
Well, I just, I glanced around the room.
Huh?
So you're the Disdonn that Sarah's always talking about?
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you,
It's a pleasure to meet you, Disdonn. We're like the Literature Club.
I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki.
For a second, I got those two switched around. Sorry. Tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy and timid. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems to be the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
We're working? Disdonn, don't tell me you're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin a surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, a tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like kitties. The whiskers are drawn in icing and little pieces of chocolate for the ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not it.
And Silty, you look sway.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Disdonn, what kind of books do you like to read?
Considering how little I've read in the past years, I don't really have any. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing, and telling a good story in such foreign worlds is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lights up that she finds her comfort in the world's books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
Well, about, the first thing he said? Manga?
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Disdonn wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Disdonn? Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all enjoy something new. I think it could be fun. And then we'll all get to know each other a little bit better. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. Wouldn't mind doing that if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri...
I have to read manga?
Cheers, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded and read some gothic stuff like Trinity Blood or Dances of the Vampire Bund or something. Fuck. Oh, Hellsing's great too. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me and find something that you'll really, really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
This is so cute!
Sorry, shut up. I'll show you some manga in there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Disdonn.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little bit better with you around, Sayori.
Disdonn, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every single day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Disdonn, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Disdonn. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Just us now. Just us now. And you make me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you forever and ever. Forever and ever. Forever. Forever. No. 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 What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Disdonn. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Good job, Golzers. Well,
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and
Monica,
not really any good at it.
help.
Like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard.
This game is... This is the song that plays through most of the game too, by the way. Monica, what's going on?
Every day, I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Help.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
This game is... It's very... yes.
Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
I don't like this. I don't. So,
Everybody a fun assignment.
Monica's deleting the game, and I've since reinstalled, and I may or may not come back to try and get closer to Natsuki and Sayori and see all of the various interactions and come back and show things. Yuri's still my girl, but after seeing a few of the videos that MatPat has put out, and Salvato, what's going on with the ARG about what's coming next, and I kind of a little scared, but looking forward to what's coming. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, there's gonna be a new game coming next year from them, and this is kind of like a alternate reality that hints at what's coming. It's like a viral ad marketing campaign, visual novel viral marketing thing, and it is very good. It's a very interesting thing to do.
How can I write love into reality? If I can't
And this...
hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you
No! Don't thank me, Monica! I don't want to be thanked!
in your reality if I don't know how to
Go, no! No! No, Monica, no!
I'll leave you be.
Made with love, no, no. No!
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand that the Literature Club is not this place truly where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica.
Okay, so post-mortem time. I know this is going to be a little bit weird because I'm using OBS, and so it kind of cuts me off in the box instead of the thing. So, what the fuck? Doki Doki Literature Club it's a game that is more than a game. It's very meta, it's very out there, and I really enjoyed it in a perverted, weird way. I can't explain what I did or witnessed here. I can't explain what's coming next, really, because I don't know. But as far as Doki Doki Literature Club goes, first run's done. I might come back for multiples, but my postmortem here. This game wound its way up on my top 10 of 2017 pretty quickly. And it also brought out a lot of feelings because of prior relationships I've been in that were riddled with some jealousy and possessiveness. And I guess in the end I kind of ignored the just Monica scene a little bit and just went straight to deleting her because it brought back some of the PTSD from those experiences. And with that, I kind of just, broke a little, and I needed to just get out before I started losing it. Probably because this month's been riddled with a lot of fucked up shit. A lot of PTSD has been coming back even before I started playing Doki Doki because of what happened with that prior relationship and stuff that happened. And yeah, I'm not going to name names or go into too much details, but yeah, 6 years ago that relationship ended, and in some ways it kind of hasn't, because I and my wife get a couple messages a year reminding us that certain people are still out there and watching as Monica watched my stream of me playing her game. And that's unnerving. Even more so for me. And so don't expect Doki Doki Part 2 to come out anytime soon. Where I try to tread the path of either Natsuki or Sayori, or sit in the Just Monica room and listen to her ramble for a bit. I do enjoy games like Doki Doki and Dream Daddy because it gives me a chance to flex my voice acting muscles just a little bit because it feels so good. And that's the way that it goes, because I'm so happy. I'm so happy to do some voice acting for you guys, and hopefully you like it too. But it's just, the way it goes, and that's, why I enjoy doing RPGs too. That's kind of where I started almost a year ago now with Final Fantasy VII, with the full-time hobby of YouTube, and now Twitch. This last year has been a fucking trip, and this is my New Year's episode, guys. I'm doing this before Christmas. I'm recording this little vlog finale retooling thing, and I'm glad that I'm doing it when I did, because that means that I can start fresh in 2018 after going through the trauma of Doki Doki, after going through everything that I've slogged through this year. and then I will end, and then January 1st, I will probably start planning my 1 year anniversary video. I can't remember. Hang on one second. I'm going to quick check. I need to find. All right. We have playlists. Go to my playlist. And I need to find Final Fantasy VII and find the very first episode of it. So, where's Final Fantasy VII at? Where did I shove that one in my playlists? I still need to go back and finish Kindergarten and Dark Souls and a few other things. I'll probably have to go do a lot, redo and start over on a few things in 2018 if I get a chance. And that's kind of the way it goes. So what was the date of this one? January 16th. So yeah, January 16th will be 1 year from my very first video upload of Final Fantasy VII. And I mean, I know that I started doing like a little bit of PlayStation streams of Overwatch and some Minecraft and stuff using the PlayStation 4, around October, November last year, and kind of started getting an idea about it. But it's been a very interesting year. And I've met so many great people, and we're going to have another good year next year, I hope. I hope that I just keep going onward and upward, and I love every single one of you guys who's watching. Thank you guys for the views. Thank you guys for supporting me. And that is part 1, the first run through of Doki Doki Literature Club. So, goodbye, and Monica says goodbye too, because I know she's still watching. Always. Have a good one.